She's so fabulous. Like the time she asked Icy if she was beautiful.
Ice Cube, don't you think I look beautiful?
Oh,
Alright,
no.
No, you don't. You look ugly.
Oh,
You're looking pretty
I
ugly
remember
right now,
that.
Flower.
I am so gonna get revenge on her. I cannot believe how she thinks we will be her servants. I'm so glad you guys are my friends, though. Really. Bubble likes me too, right, Bubble?
Yeah?
No! Ice Cube, stop!
It's not even watered down.
Finn, you nearly pulped me.
Oh, it's not my fault. It's the stupid Blocky here. It's his fault. Ugh.
Just kidding about screaming for
Fine, I'll get Needle.
JFJ, you dummies!
Yoinks! Hurt someone.
We had to end this event.
This is a simple website. Nothing too special, just some HTML and CSS. And this is the server that's running it. Don't believe me? Here, let's see if this helps. And let's give that a refresh. Yep, that's more like it. To be clear, it's not just that the page layout is defined by those cubes. The Portal 2 engine itself is hosting the server. In this video, we'll take a look at how this even works, what you have to do to make Portal 2 serve a website, and explore a few of the possibilities that this provides. First things first, why is the Source engine even capable of doing something like this? Why should a game be able to host a website? Well, in most cases, it shouldn't. Sure, some games may expose a simple browser for displaying news or updates, but that's about it. Okay, so if it's not a built-in server, then how does this work? The protocol used for serving websites is called HTTP, or Hypertext Transfer Protocol. As the name implies, the protocol is designed to transfer text, which makes it incredibly simple and versatile. In theory, all you need in order to run a web server is a network socket capable of transferring text. Well, sort of. See, HTTP runs on top of another protocol called TCP. TCP stands for Transmission Control Protocol, and being the control protocol means it's very careful. It ensures that each packet makes it to the right place and in the right order. But this isn't favorable for real-time applications like video games, because having to watch out for and fix these package ordering issues takes up valuable time. This is where UDP comes in. It has absolutely no regard for order and integrity, instead just bombarding the target with everything it's got. This is great for real-time applications like streaming and video games, but not so much for websites. So before we even consider serving HTTP from Portal 2, we first have to get it to communicate using TCP. If we take a look at all the network sockets the game is using, it's not too surprising to find that the vast majority of these are UDP. There is one TCP connection, but that's outbound for communication with Steam. If we want a socket we can control, we'll have to dig a bit deeper. The Linux versions of the Left 4 Dead dedicated servers shipped with a few unique launch options for easier server management. One of these options is -netcon port, which creates a TCP server that exposes the developer console. As it turns out, this launch option has actually remained in the Source engine for future Valve games, including Portal 2. By setting this launch option, you can send commands to the developer console and read their output as promised. But what about HTTP? What happens if we try to connect to the socket as if it were a website? Well, the browser is stuck loading, but the Portal 2 console seems to receive a lot of garbage in the form of HTTP headers. This means that we do have a fully functioning server, it just isn't responding with valid HTTP. Let's see what we can do about that. As I mentioned, the HTTP headers that the browser is sending seem to be getting interpreted as console commands. For context, a header is just some property that describes the data being sent. In this case, we seem to be getting the request type, followed by headers like host, user agent, and so on. But get isn't a valid command, and neither is host or user agent. Even if they were, that wouldn't be particularly helpful. We need a way to forge a custom response to one of these non-existent commands. Specifically, we should probably respond to the very first one to avoid the other errors from confusing the browser. For this, we can use the alias command. It allows us to mask a different command under a custom name. In this case, we can alias get to print some text to the console. To make this a bit easier, I'll implement the logic in VScript. That's the system used for creating various scripted events throughout the game. It's actually a fairly powerful system and is more than enough for what we need to do. I'm using a library called ppmod to make the code a bit cleaner, and this lets us directly attach a script function to the get alias. Inside of the script function, I'm just printing a very basic HTTP response to the console. Again, it's all just plain text, so the browser should have no problem treating this as a valid response. However, when I actually start up a map and open up my browser, it's still stuck loading, even though the console output looks to be correct. It's not until we check the network tab and cancel the request that we see something resembling the desired output, with some more console garbage below. See, normally, after the whole document has been sent, the server would terminate the connection to let the browser know that nothing else is coming and that it's safe to start rendering. But in our case, the console socket never closes. The browser has no idea when to stop listening for output. It reads our example page, then all the garbage, and then continues waiting for even more data. Now, we could terminate the socket by shutting down the game, but surely there's a less destructive option. Well, it turns out that we can make the browser close the connection after a certain amount of data has been received. This can be done with the content length header, which, as the name implies, tells the browser the length of the document in bytes. Most modern browsers will respect this property and stop receiving data as soon as the target amount has been reached. So, in our case, as long as we just count the amount of bytes we're sending, the browser can take care of the rest. Okay, so that's a start, but what is this really good for? Well, remember, this is the Portal 2 engine itself sending the HTTP data. It's actually pretty trivial to make it read data from the game and send that instead of just some static text. For an example, let's try sending the name of the current map file. For that, we first have to calculate the content length of the potential output and then send the map name as part of the output string. Now, if I restart the map and refresh the web page, it'll pull the map name directly from the engine. You could even track objects in the game world like this. Suppose we want the website to tell you whether a cube is on the left or right side of a room. We can get that cube's x-coordinate, compare it to a known value, and print the respective text. And again, loading up the page for the first time, it'll correctly report the cube as being on the right. But if I go ahead and move it to the other side of the room, then refresh the page again, the text will have changed. Hopefully, you're starting to get the idea, but there are some obvious limitations to this. For one, the calculation for the content length is starting to become pretty complicated. Since it would be very impractical to manually calculate the value for every change we make, we can instead just hold the page content in one pre-built string and then use the length of that string as the total content length. That works pretty well and allows us to print even more dynamic values, like the cube's actual coordinates in 3D space. But this now exposes another limitation. You have to refresh the page to actually see the content update. This is where JavaScript comes into play. It's a programming language used for making websites more dynamic. We could use it to automatically refresh the page, but that's not a very clean solution. Instead, for dynamically updating page content, websites usually fetch an API endpoint. You can think of this as just a special address on the server that returns some consistently formatted data. But in our case, we can't actually read the address. The Portal 2 console only interprets the first word of a line as the alias, and discards the rest. There just is no way to tell what address was being fetched, but we can distinguish between different request types. GET is just one of a few. It's the default request type used by a browser trying to get the contents of some document. But if we fetch using a different request type with JavaScript, that can now have its own unique alias. This approach is a bit cursed, but it allows us to effectively implement different routes for data. In this case, I'm just hijacking the post request type to send some JSON data containing the position of the cube as a string. Then I can write some JavaScript that fetches this endpoint every second and updates the text on the page. But now if we go to run it, the text seems to disappear entirely. Checking the source of the page, we find that the closing script tag is cut short, and the browser automatically generates one on top of it. Evidently, our content length is being calculated incorrectly, and I think this happens because of the different types of new line characters. Let me explain. Basically, the history of computers is a bit of a mess. Although nowadays a new line is most of the time indicated by just one line feed character, it used to be common practice to also add a carriage return character afterwards. This idea stems from the way a typewriter works. Moving down one line and sending the cursor back to the start of the page are two separate actions, and therefore require two separate characters. Of course, modern computers don't need to be told to reposition the cursor after each new line, but in some places, including the Source Engine Developer Console, this standard has annoyingly stuck around. Long story short, to fix this issue, we just need to count each new line character twice, once for the original line feed and another time for the carriage return. Refreshing the page now, we get a different error, but that's just from my own typo, so after refreshing the page again, the position gets printed to the screen, with live updates in 1-second intervals. At this point, we have all the building blocks you'd ever need to build a full web application. And web apps aren't limited to just text. Here's a demo where I made a small rectangle move left and right based on the cube's position in the game world. And about the address thing, if you wanted to implement custom subpages, you could have some JavaScript on the landing page read the contents of the address bar and fetch the corresponding API endpoint. And just so that you're not limited by request types, you could also index different endpoints by using custom headers. That's right, the headers aren't necessarily predefined. You can send and receive custom ones, which in our case means literally sending custom commands to the game. The possibilities are virtually endless. In fact, when I first discovered this, I made a fully functional mini-map that would display the terrain in real time and even let you move the player by pressing buttons in the browser. But okay, let's be honest, there are easier ways to visualize information coming from the game. This is a web server after all, so how about we use it for its intended purpose? Serving a website. The idea is simple. Create a system that maps objects in-game to elements in a website. Ideally, this system would be modular enough to allow for creating almost any website. And to figure out how to do this, let's take a quick look at what makes up a website. This is an HTML file. It's basically the code of a website. And while we could make a system where each cube corresponds to one character of this file, that would be much too annoying. And at the end of the day, we're building a website, not a text editor, so instead, this file can be interpreted using a more abstract form, the Document Object Model, or DOM. In this form, we're no longer dealing with individual characters, but rather discrete objects that represent HTML tags. If we then map these objects to cubes in the game world, we can start to represent a whole entire website by just stacking these cubes next to each other. For example, let's say I want to build a website with just the text subscribe in it. I've added a script command that lets me create the different types of tags as colored storage cubes. If I set down an opening and closing header tag, then put down a cube representing the text in between those tags, our website will now reflect that object model. If I wanted to add an image below that, I can literally just create another cube with the image tag. And lastly, to add style modifiers, I can create special modifier cubes and stack them on top of the target element. With just these core concepts, you can start to build a simple web page. And that's exactly how I built the site from this video's intro, literally stacking blocks one by one. Now, of course, this quickly becomes impractical for larger websites. Even while building this one, it eventually became hard to stack the cubes any higher. But just for the sake of the argument, what would a modern website look like in this form? Well, to answer that question, I wrote a few scripts for converting any relatively simple website to the corresponding arrangement of cubes. I was gonna try parsing the front page of Google, but it turns out that it's actually not as lightweight as it looks. The total cube count exceeds the total entity limit of Portal 2, so I used the homepage of another search engine, DuckDuckGo, instead. This is what it looks like if you parse just the HTML without any style modifiers. It's a pretty colorful scene, definitely more complex than my example from earlier, but it also doesn't look too coherent when opened in a browser. And this is what happens when we add all the style modifiers. I have to do this slowly, one by one, because of the sheer amount of cubes in each iteration. The engine just can't keep up otherwise. Of course, there are more efficient ways to represent CSS, but I decided to map each one property to one cube, because that kind of follows the same atomic concept as the document itself. Even so, the resulting page isn't completely accurate to the original. The DuckDuckGo homepage uses base 64 images, which are basically long strings of text containing the entire image data. In fact, this text is longer than the longest permitted console command, which is why the algorithm just ignores it. The other issues stem from an incomplete DOM representation, but I honestly can't be brought to care enough to fix it. The pillar here actually extends outside of the map, and the only reason it's not toppling over or crashing my game is because I've completely disabled physics simulation. But, of course, just for fun, let's see what happens if we do enable physics, but disable gravity, and fire a rocket at the cubes. The game actually performs better than I expected, mostly because disabling the gravity leads to fewer collisions overall. And, unsurprisingly, this completely ruins the page layout. Anyway, I'll leave the destruction on screen for a while longer, but otherwise...
Advanced gear types. Hyperboloidal gears allow non-parallel shafts and are ideal for applications.
I always thought that popcorn was made from corn like this, but it turns out I was totally wrong. Normal sweet corn is way too soft, even when it's fully dried, and it isn't able to pop. To make popcorn, the kernels need to have much stronger shells, and a completely different type of corn is used. The kernels on this one are way harder, and they kind of feel like uncooked noodles. To pop it, it's apparently exactly the same as regular popcorn, and I can put it in a microwave. I'll put it in for 2.5 minutes, and now I just have to wait.
Five times when actors totally couldn't act. In Pirates of the Caribbean, Johnny Depp accidentally fell down a staircase, but somehow he stayed completely in character. What was supposed to be a blooper turned into one of the funniest and most iconic scenes in the film. In Now You See Me, Isla Fisher jumps into a water full of tank for a magic trick. But things got serious when her chains actually got stuck to the bottom. Everyone thought she was just acting, but she was actually drowning. Luckily, the crew noticed and pulled her out just in time. In Avengers Infinity War, they had to reshoot one scene over and over again. Why? Because a background actor kept breaking character.
I know you have found something. A sense of peace. Okay, now you are going too far now.
Jackie Chan doesn't speak much English, so he sometimes says his lines wrong.
Cheese! Cheese! What? Freeze! A freeze!
5 times when actors totally could.
I discovered something new about myself recently that I am deeply ashamed to admit. One of my favorite shows ever made is That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Yes, I know, and the worst part is I know it's mid. Like, it's not good. Every critical part of myself.
Yeah, it's really crazy to think that we almost never got Family Guy, we almost never got The Singing Mouse, we almost never got American Dad on top of Ted and a bunch of other shit. All because Seth MacFarlane missed the
Real versus fake apps. I'm gonna list 5 absurd apps that you can download on your phone right now, except one of them is actually fake. First things first, Poop Map, an app where you can share the locations of your poops with your friends. iShaver Pro, an app that just turns your phone into a fake razor that does literally nothing. Breadify, an app that sends you a random picture of a slice of bread at a random time during the day. RunPee, an app that tells you when to go to the bathroom during movies so that you don't miss anything important. And Just Hold On, an app where you hold down the screen for as long as possible and try to break the world record. Before I reveal the fake app, put your guesses in the comments. Out of the 5 apps I listed, the fake app is Breadify. Real versus fake apps.
Animals that were mistaken as completely different creatures. Firstly, in 2014 in Japan, residents in a city started calling the police due to a monster coming out of a river. Well, when the police arrived, this was the monster coming out of the river. It was actually...
What about the Avengers? What about them? If one of each Pokemon heard Avengers Assemble, do you think it'd be like the last thing they'd ever hear? Are you asking if the Avengers could win a battle against one of each Pokemon? Yeah, excluding the Creation Trio and Giratina, of course. We gotta give the Avengers a chance. No, you're probably gonna want to keep them around. If you don't, the Pokemon are cooked. Really? Is the Hulk that strong? I thought he was just kind of a mindless brute. The Hulk? No, the Hulk would be like the least of their concern, though he would cause some pretty serious damage. Okay, so then who should the Pokemon be worried about? Thor and his mighty hammer? You laugh, but Thor would probably take out everything except for the mythicals and legendaries. No, wait, I mean, I understand that he's a deity, but what's he gonna do when Gardevoir starts opening black holes? Turn to the Scarlet Witch. Who? The Scarlet Witch. Wanda? Wait, from Doctor Strange? Didn't she lose to them, though?
Foods that no longer exist, Part 2. Firstly, Haribo sugar-free gummy bears that were released nearly 10 years ago were discontinued shortly after because it acted as a laxative and gave people explosive diarrhea. Next, to compete with competitors in 2021, Burger King released their own chicken sandwich, but just within a year it was discontinued because they realized nobody's going to Burger King for chicken sandwiches. Now in 2015, Trix decided to get rid of the rainbow colors of their original packaging and change it to all natural flavors that are filled with vegetable and fruit juices, but I think we can all agree we rather have the artificial flavors. Moving on, green apple Skittles were discontinued in 2021 after fans literally demanded Skittles to bring back the lime one, but I don't see why it matters because they're
Pico's got a mouth on him. During several of his remixes, Pico will burp and swear rudely.
It might look like a toy, but this giant rolling ball is designed to save lives. Long after wars end, landmines remain buried underground, out of sight, and forgotten until someone steps on one. This device, called the Mine Kavan, offers a simple yet brilliant solution. Inspired by a kid's toy, it's powered by nothing but wind. No batteries, no remote control, just air pushing it forward across minefields. It's built just heavy enough to trigger landmines, and when it does, it might lose a leg or two, but it keeps going. It might look like a toy.
Did you know that if you stay on these 4 squares, you can stop Black from promoting? A critical detail is that this knight is stopping the pawn from pushing, so you can just move your king. King b3 looks scary, but all you need to do is stay in one of our 4 squares. We cannot play knight a2 because we'd lose the game, so instead, knight d3. Knights are tricky, so if Black pushes, we fork them and get the draw. But what if king c2? We go back to our other square and defend promotion. If king b2, move your king. If king c3, knight a2 check. And if king b3, knight c1 check. And now we know that king b2 is not scary because of knight d3 check.
I can do this all day. Want to draw?
But you need to make sure that you practice this, because if you're low on time, you might make a mistake.
I'll come over and help. No king. Don't.
That'll cost you the game. Did you know that if you stay on these...
In 2021, mysterious chat messages began appearing in Minecraft servers across the globe. At first glance, many believed it was just spam or gibberish. But for those who looked deeper, what they found was absolutely terrifying. 2 researchers from Alibaba Cloud did just that, and discovered that the chat messages were actually code sent by hackers, trying to gain full access to the hosts and unsuspecting users' computers. This allowed hackers to do everything from stealing files, to mining Bitcoin, to installing spyware, to even using the infected computer to attack other devices. The researchers quickly reported the issue, and it was immediately patched. But by then, it was far too late. The exploit was already viral, and attackers flooded Minecraft servers to take advantage of the bug before the world had a chance to update its software. Although, it didn't stop there. Since Java is used in most major infrastructure across the globe, hackers realized that they could use this vulnerability virtually anywhere. What ensued next was absolute chaos, and even though big corporations were quick to fix this, many smaller companies were hit hard, and the hackers caused over $10 billion in damages worldwide. In 2020,
hey, that's the new Nintendo smartwatch, right? Yeah, it does all kinds of things. Like right now with Mario Kart. Shortcut incoming. Got it. Whoa, doesn't it do fitness stuff too? Yeah, I heard you get those Nintendo points if you run, so I'm gonna go try it. 86 miles later. Well, you must have earned a lot of points. Only 4. 4? But Nintendo has a feature on there that says if you ever need help, Toad will give you tips. That's right. He gives terrible advice. Hey, that's the new
babies who were born on the literal perfect day.
How long do you... Hey, I got a question. What has 42 teeth and holds back the Incredible Hulk?
Bruce Banner?
No. My zipper.
You know what? Yeah, he's fucking dead. No! Yeah, and Miss Piggy, fucking dead. Look pretty dead to me. Helicopter.
Your lava, right here.
Your lava is... I just saw it, right here.
For some reason, I don't believe you.
Be my guest.
You lied.
Oh, you told the truth.
Your lava's right here, I promise.
Your lava is also right here as well. I promise. $10,000 on the line. I'll give it to you if I'm lying.
The lava wasn't there and you lied.
Hey, you're cutting out. I don't know what's happening. Oh!
My dad tried to poison me. My dad used to always make...
Why would you drive a...
My dad tried to poison me. My dad used to always make breakfast for me and my sisters before school. One day, I have the healthy breakfast of...
microwaved hot dogs.
I go to school and I'm... horribly sick. The next day, I have the healthy breakfast of...
microwaved hot dogs again.
And since I've been sick, I devoured that bitch. Listen, we're poor and not privileged. But after eating said hot dog, I noticed that the bag of hot dog buns... Dad! What? What do you want? You fed me mold. Huh? There's mold on the bread. Ay, nako, I didn't see. I've been eating mold the last 2 days. Dad, am I gonna die? Maybe. Good thing I haven't eaten yet, no? This other time. Coffee. Thanks, Dad. Dad! Why is there a roach in my coffee? You got it too, huh? Ay nako, but did you die? But there's a roach. It's for extra flavor. And it builds your immune system. My dad tried to poison...
Why would you drive a Tesla? You know those things are radioactive? What? Okay, so in a previous video, I tested the EMF radiation from a Tesla because a lot of you guys said that they produced crazy EMF. Turns out it barely produced any. But then some of you guys said you weren't talking about EMFs. You were talking about ionizing radiation, which can only be picked up by a Geiger counter. I don't know much about radiation, but it's already showing 17 in this room. Like, you can hear it clicking. So I tried my bedroom. I even tried it on my mammoth tusk because some of you guys said that was radioactive. I tried it on my dinosaur bone, my Egyptian artifact, my mammoth bone, bananas, but then I tried my Tesla. Okay, not radioactive in the front. Let's try the side. Not radioactive. How about let's get inside? Okay, you can see I'm definitely inside now. That number's still low, so I guess Teslas don't have radiation. Why would you...
People often say they hope their deceased pet dog is chasing squirrels in doggy heaven. What did all those squirrels do to deserve an afterlife of torment? Dog heaven is also squirrel hell. It's a very efficient system. I can't stop laughing at the thought of squirrels sinning so much in the mortal plane that they have to be sent to squirrel hell to atone. They know that the bird feeder isn't meant for them. People often say they hope their deceased...
The F word.
The F Word by Joe Lamp. This book is about forks. It's just about forks and nothing else. If you think this book is about anything else, you're wrong. Do you like forks? Fork yes or fork no? In this drawer, I have quite the fork load. Sometimes I'll reach in and a bunch will come out. A cluster fork. That's my favorite fork. You want one? I'll give a fork. Or I can throw it. Look out, it's a flying fork. This year for Halloween, I was a fork. My costume was great, a fork head and fork face. When the day came, I forked up.
Okay, did you know Roblox makes ice cream bars? What about these Roblox candy bars? Or better yet, these Roblox Burger King meals that actually give you Robux. I'm not joking, they have Robux cards inside of them. Here's how you probably have never heard of them. You see, all of this takes place in Russia. It's Russian, look at that right there. And even though this is totally not legal, since it's in Russia, Roblox can't really do anything. I mean, look at this. Let me know in the comments if you'd eat a Roblox Happy.
This 12-year-old boy used his World of Warcraft skills to escape a moose attack IRL. In 2007, a Norwegian boy named Hans Olsen and his 10-year-old sister were running late for school. They decided to take a shortcut through the forest where a large moose suddenly crosses their path. The moose had been terrorizing the neighborhood for a while now, so looking out for his sister, Hans decided he had to do something. He credits World of Warcraft for an ability in the game called Taunt. Basically, he'd run around screaming to distract it, giving his sister enough time to run away to safety. The moose would eventually catch up to Hans, knocking him down a small hill, where the boy thought to use his next ability called Fiend Death. Basically, this is where he'd pretend to be dead. At this point, the moose thinks he won the battle and leaves, and the uninjured 12-year-old boy would get back to safety as well. At the end of the day, though, the two kids made it out of this situation because of World of Warcraft. This 12-year-old...
This is the dumbest teacher ever. So this was at driving school. Driver's ed. Teacher's at the front of the room giving a...
Did you know if you grab an avocado, slice it in half and then pop out the seed like this? Place it in a glass of water and let it soak in there for an hour. Then grab a piece of paper towel and wet it, squeeze off the excess water. Then take out the avocado seed and place it on top and wrap it around it like this. Place this in a Ziploc bag, seal it, and place it somewhere warm and dark like above or below the oven. Check back in a few weeks and you'll see roots. The seed is cracked open, roots are forming. Now it's gonna grow a stem from the top. So the next thing you wanna do is grab a pile with some soil.
I have art block.
Aww.
Draw me some random shapes so I can turn them into faces. What's with the words?
You have to draw them with those emotions.
Why are you making this harder? God, I already have art block. You think you could cut me some slack?
Nope.
Okay, if he's supposed to be cool, he has to have an earring. There, here's Mr. Cool. What rhymes with cool?
What?
You're a fool! It's time for Jolly.
Santa!
I'm gonna make her very soft and kind.
Like Santa.
Oh my god, here's Jolly.
It looks like a younger version of Mrs.
Stop! Let's do Smug. Smug's obviously gotta be like full of himself. He looks like Waluigi's uncle. It's time for Angry, and I don't know what to do with this shape, Rich. Oh god, what have I done? Oh god, I think I made a Karen.
Nice hat.
Alright, Rich, your turn.
No. There's her beard.
What have I done? Oh god, what have I done? Shape.
Some fingers like that's an ear. Oh, these could be ears. This could be the hair. This could be the eyes. What if this was the nose?
Rich. Oh god, what have I done? Oh god, I think I made a
What if, oh god. What if this was
Karen.
Nice hat.
Alright, Rich, your turn.
No. There's her beard. There's her pet squirrel.
I have
Waluigi just got his first world record after 16 years in Mario Kart Wii. Waluigi is one of the worst heavyweight characters.
Hey Dad, come here and look at this. Why are you so blue in Super Mario 2?
That's not me, Junior.
What?
That's your uncle, Morton Sr.
Well, okay, so wait a minute. That means you have a brother?
If you can call him that, worthless blue.
Well, maybe I can meet him.
Human culture peaked in 2012. Before COVID, before politics got so crazy, before Skibbity Toilet, before Italian brain rot. There were some good times, but no year year was as crazily stacked as 2012. Music was so much more fun. We got Gangnam Style, we got the bangers Somebody That I Used to Know and Call Me Maybe. The Wanted released a killer album, and Owl City was at the peak of his career. Movies were on such a different level. The Hobbit series started, the Dark Knight saga ended, Twilight was in its prime, Hunger Games had just begun, Andrew Garfield was Spider-Man, Disney was wrecking it, the Lorax was Loraxing, and we got the Avengers. For human events, we got Tom Brady getting beaten by Eli Manning again, iPhone still had headphone jacks, McDonald's and Subway still had the dollar menu and $5 footlongs, and Britain was relevant. The 2012 Olympics featured Mr. Bean just beating it up, and the Queen of England parachuted into a stadium with James Bond. Gaming was crazy. The PS3 and Xbox 360 were duking it out, and Nintendo decided to give up on success and release the Wii U, which was honestly an underrated console. Angry Birds was peaking, Subway Surfer released, and Minecraft debuted on the Xbox 360, sabotaging.
Reacting to my Discord server's funniest meme. Alright, let's do this first one. Bath time. I'm gonna be honest, I think all my viewers need a bath. Okay, I don't really get this one. This is just like...
Let's test if I can pay it forward to myself in the drive-thru.
Hi, what can I get for you today?
5 small fries. And then can I please pay for the person behind me?
Okay.
We gotta hurry. We gotta hurry. Hopefully no one behind me has a huge order. Hi.
There's nobody behind you.
I want to pay for the next person that comes though.
It's possible, but there's nobody.
What if like until they show up? Thank you so much. We gotta hurry, guys. We gotta hurry. Yes. We're next. Oh shoot, there's a truck behind me.
Hi, what can I get for you today?
5 cheeseburgers plain.
Hi, 1065.
Did the person before me pay for mine?
No.
What?
There's someone behind you though now.
You can pay for theirs, sure, yeah.
Okay. Told me to come for the money.
Oh, I thought my card was on file.
No, we don't.
Oh.
Okay, I was too late. They already paid for it. Yeah, they already.
I think you got the guy behind me.
I did?
I paid too fast, but I think you got.
Yeah.
This is brilliant. With a strategy like this, there's no way I'll lose.
You know that I can hear you.
If you try to swallow a huge piece of food, your body will attempt to force it out by coughing. But if it's too big, it causes a total blockage in your throat, and no air can get through. Without oxygen, you can lose consciousness within minutes. But if you swallow something like a pen cap, the opening will allow for some air to pass through. It'll still be difficult to breathe, so have someone perform the Heimlich maneuver until the force pushes out the object.
You know that feeling when you walk into a room and
Here is what every Melon Playground character is afraid of. First is Corn, who is afraid of fire for obvious reasons. Second is Tomato, who is terrified of anything touching his glass head. Next up is Dragonfruit, who is afraid of turning ball. Fourth is Robot, who is deathly afraid of water. And finally,
this is how bullying my friend was the smartest decision I've ever made. Because last month, my friend Jellybean was about to hit 6 million subscribers. And I was hyped. Not because I'm like happy for them or anything, but because I wanted to brutally mess with them. You see, I love messing with Jelly because they always send me funny DMs being angry at me. So I thought the perfect way to ruin Jellybean's 6 million subscriber celebration was for me to hit 6 million subscribers first. Genius, right? But there was only one problem. I'm not even close to 6 million subscribers. But I wasn't gonna let that stop me. I had the genius and not desperate at all idea to live stream myself begging for subscribers on the YouTube Shorts feed for 5 hours. But even though it didn't work and I low-key looked really stupid in front of all of my subscribers, Jelly still got mad at me. I see this as nothing but a...
Here is what every...
We're doing People Playground. You paid on that. Like the show, or are you just gonna mess with it? I'm messing with it! What do you mean I'm gonna do when I'm live? Wait, live? Yeah, I'm live. How was I supposed to? Cause you watched me go live? Let me check. Like 40 minutes ago. Monkey Quadrillion Brighton skin. We're not responding. Humon. It's time bird. Alright. So Netherite sword. Energy sword gets my out. Kills but not quickly enough. Now it's time sword the best one. So let's make her trap out of that. And yes, if you're wondering, we're actually doing the show. I want you to be happy. Plus, we haven't done the show in a while. Anyways,
I wasn't forcing you to do the show. I just asked, but okay.
All right. So this contest is gonna be. Oh my God!
Tell me how to get a Furial. I don't care. Look at Greenie. Here, music to my ears. Here, I was having fun on air. Say goodbye.
So this is gonna be the first trap. So you have to. You're gonna end up getting stabbed.
Bro, you're not reacting to the island, you're reacting to the bullocks at Greenie. I love the molten cheese in him. Hey, you can stop saying shush. It's an annoying bird. only good little kid I've ever seen. They actually know what they're doing. Except for the chicken. Anyways, this button's gonna activate all the pistons. They're just basically gonna crush you. Floor, but not the first floor. So basically, how this trap works. Unsuspect. So we make the button on the first floor and the pistons on the second. Ugh.
Actually, I think I'm gonna put the butt in above the pistons. because it'd be funny, yeah. block fruit. So it's gonna detect any people walking by. Who's gonna grab
Nobody grabbed the string out of my hands in time. Okay. String. Hey, Jackson.
So basically what the guy's gonna do is he's gonna and then he that was hard. Hey dude, I did something funny. So you don't want to see the trap. Hey Jax, grab it! Grab it, Jax! Grab it!
Who's gonna grab it?
Oliver!
I grabbed it. I grabbed it.
Greeny! Greeny, I'm lying.
Hey, you said my name.
Well, you can barely hear it anyway. Anyways, come on, I want to show you something silly. But dude, I edited the trap! So you don't want to see the new version of the trap?
What trap?
Oh yes, that laser trap. So guess what I did?
What?
I said guess.
I'm not guessing. Now I won't see it.
Then you won't see the life sensing killer.
Now you're gonna tell me it, or I won't.
Whenever there's something alive and it's radius, like an android or a human. Glaggles can roll through perfect. Now up. Glaggles can go through pretty easily. But what about a high-speed human? one of the few ways that, like for example, one of the trap finders would be like, alright, like we said, oh yeah, the ones who already know where the traps are, I'm gonna try to, alright, I'm gonna test if there's a trap. Yep. Hello, I'm adding a wall there. Instead of this whole wall nonsense, can't we just move this extremely high up? What's that sound? The boing sound. down.
For that?
Yeah.
Coming from my game.
What game is it? Because I'm joining it live.
Need a friend. Also, even though I'm not gonna force you to anymore, you still said that you would use the Android emulator that other day, and you never did. So again, even though I'm not forcing you to, I would be even.
Ooh, this guy's playing Forsaken. Yeah, I'll play it later. I do like Forsaken. It's a pretty good game.
I'd be extra
Just separate the game from
happy.
the fandom. You haven't played this game.
I'd be extra happy. Even though you don't have to, I'd be extra happy if you let me. If you did the Android emulator.
Not
they changed it. You've ever gave why? Because I don't want people coming from 25 Starbacks. How about this? Just extend your walls. This is what you get for never eating it. Yeah, only a jaw fracture and a half. Hey, if you have enough of one pet, you can craft them. This is what you get for bringing me into this brain rot hole! Rabbit hole! Ah! Let's go gambling. I'm leaving you. I'm going to Alien World. Alien. Alien emoji. Show me what it says. I'm on World 8. I'm on World 7. Hey, I see you. Hey dude, I figured out that throwing them sideways actually froze them farther. Figured out that throwing the friends sideways actually froze them farther. So basically throwing them so the right spot, so like this corner is the best spot. Or back not from me, but also from looking this way and in this corner. I just threw you backwards! Bye! I have no new pets, by the way. They're not even better than mine. How are you? Objectively, this is the best. I just rebirthed. Yeah. I should have probably done it sooner. Rebirth. Watch this. Another throw? Surely Mel, you're using it for another one. Two rebirths. Let's go. Let's just turn on voice chat, that would be easier. This is on. I'll just come with you. How much percent energy do you have? Same here. Oh yeah, maybe because we both traded for OP pets. I traded with one OP pets, and somebody traded, and then I traded with not just now, kind of. What's that? How much percent do you have? Reverb, reverb. Reverb. I said reverb. There's a 2x So if you collect a star, it'll be 2 times as much. Purple stars What? I'm Italian? This game is forcing me. Also, my rebirth games we haven't played in a while. Play games we haven't played in a while. On like Roblox. Yeah. Sure, like 1,000 stairs. No, except for those ones. No, the OG games that are just chill, you know. Like 1,000 stairs where at the top you get OP stuff. It's one of the OG chill games. So why don't we play 1,000 stairs? climb 1,000 stairs. There's also climb 2,000 stairs. You can teleport there at the bottom, but we're gonna play it after. Because there's more stairs. Come on. At the end, we can.
Babies.
At the end, we could just. Oh, they added this color thing just because they thought it was cool.
That was like months ago now.
What was?
Color edition?
No, it was a way while back. Like when we first played this game, we had other stuff to help you go, including balloons and a gravity coil and a literal grappling hook that literally just yeets you. And sometimes it messes up. To be honest, the balloons are the most useful. Probably.
No, actually, I think it's the gravity coil because it speeds you up slightly.
These balloons let you fly up. Come on. Also, there's that car with the range that just leads into the void, and there's a roller. I'm not gonna spoil too much, alright? Yeah, you can use 50 of your purple stars to make rocks.
Let's just make some children angry while we're up here.
Oh, wait,
oh, you remember when I got grounded for a week because the parents were like, you spent our IRL money on this stupid game, even though it was fake money that didn't actually cost stuff.
No, you really...
Jeez, you need to climb up the stairs.
No, you actually used Robux to get more stars.
I don't recall.
The more times you go up, the more stars you get, I think.
How much does this cost?
I guess I'll just make some rocks fall. Say goodbye to those people.
Alright, bye. I'm finna go. Don't just say rock fall.
No.
Fine, then I'll send one on myself.
No, I will. I just didn't have enough stars when I said no. Alright, can you send it?
Fine.
Wait, why?
Bro, these suck.
They do absolutely nothing. I think you have.
I don't.
Oh, you don't. This grappling is actually pretty useful.
Yeah, when we're talking about getting down, of course.
I just aimed for the mountains all the way down there.
Bro, just yeet it upwards instead of downwards. When used correctly, this can go a long distance. You just gotta
Usually don't
make sure you
wants to.
use it.
Oh, let's also go into water. I'm taking the balloons down so I can fall on you when I'm done. The balloons speed you up just slightly. I'm ahead of you now. Oh, you can also use the balloons if you're about to fall out of it. You get it first.
Well, I made it onto land first.
No,
So who really
I was
won?
talking about water.
You should have said that. We're not redoing that, just so you know.
Okay, I'm just gonna climb 1,000 stairs again. I guess. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna climb them. Instead, I'm just gonna take these balloons up because I'm lazy. By the way, I have 666 stars. There's nothing to do about that earlier.
Nobody asked. Anyways, vlog coming in August 13th, actually, because yeah, my vacation early. Well, it will be earlier than I thought it would be. Bro, these things can go far distances.
Yeah, but if they go too far, then they can disappear. So you gotta be careful when choosing the distance you wanna go. Also, the balloons help you the most.
Yeah, because
grappling hook sucks.
You can fly up with these.
Yeah, not only that, but they also speed you up the most.
And then you can use the grappling hook to climb up.
I know, but the well, I mean, you can use the grappling hook to go down. The grappling hook is the best one for going down, but the best one for going up has to be the balloons. Because you literally fly up, and you're also a bit faster than most of them if you move while using them.
Plus,
but I wouldn't move too much because then you'll get stuck on the stairs.
Plus, you can just fly.
And then I just get off right at the end so I can still earn my stars.
Well, you missed.
Missed what?
No, I was talking about the person who sent the rock ball. You missed me. You missed me.
I'm not getting my stars. Also, if you do get hit, then nothing happens. All I guess you can really get is these things.
You can get an actual
coils.
You can get an airplane.
You can get a backflip.
I'm not getting that.
You can literally get a backflip for 750 stars. Same with a front flip. Should I go for that roller coaster?
I don't.
Well, I need somebody to. Yay! You guys have 2 cards now. Be happy. I'm making a mega cart. Who wants to ride on the free cards?
I
the
don't.
4 cards. No. Give me my own card.
I'm jumping! I'm jumping!
Give me. No. Everybody wants to.
Elemental P!
Why does it keep disappearing?
Molecular phosphorus isn't real. It can't hurt you. Molecular phosphorus. Oh, you actually need to touch the stairs if you want to get the stars.
That's stupid.
That ruins the fun of being able to fly. Also, now I have to regain, like, another 1,000. So, let's... I forgot I'm not recording.
What were you about to do?
I was about to say let's speed up the footage, but I just remembered I was live and not recording.
Can you not just not go all the way down? Then go up?
Oh yeah, it's easy. But who would decide to do that?
Me, for free stars.
Well, it did
And that's points.
That's a generate. And regenerate. Can't generate.
Oh! How did the cart get here? Wait, I'm gonna use the cart for the stairs. Hey, what if BBMF was saying that though? Can't generate.
Can't generate?
Hey, this cart won't go down the stairs for me. And I just despawned it, I guess.
Alright.
I'm gonna start playing in first person mode because it's better.
Oh yeah. Probably should be doing that too. Alright, if I
Okay.
Bro, it hurts my view! It's in my view. I can barely see anything with the balloons on like that.
You need to go all the way down. Elemental P. Elemental P. Alright, I'm gonna jump off.
Elemental P.
Whee. I've been saving up so much for this. Hey dude, I'm gonna impersonate someone. What is it? Aw, dang it, I can't use it on everything. I look ugly.
Okay, so you kind of need to walk.
If I lose my... Phew, I didn't lose my items. Hey dude, if you want to get back up, you can literally just reset character.
To get back up?
Yeah.
Oh, I can do that for 3 stars. So like when I'm down there, I can just reset character.
Yeah.
Do you get your stars? Do you get your stars?
Like,
do you get your stars?
Yes, you get stars if you go down.
If you go down and then you just reset character?
Yeah, you don't get stars for that?
Well, then I'm not gonna do it. The S points are given to you for...
Oh yeah, I found out if you ragdoll down, first of all, it gives you stars. Second of all, it's really fast.
The S points are for how many stairs you've stepped on that are colored.
I'm not really gonna spend those because I'm saving up a lot.
For what?
To wear that stupid Dominus that this game has. It's in game only. So you know. Now I'm gonna reset character.
How do you ragdoll? R button, or does that stand for Robux?
No, the R button stands for ragdoll.
I keep not getting my stars for going up here.
You don't get stars for going up there. Yeah, if you fly, you only get stars if you step on the stairs.
I stepped on every single stair.
Well, just. Are you sure you weren't stepping on gray ones?
I was.
Well, if you hit the...
Oh, balloon plus red.
Also, S is short for stairs, not colored stairs. So it's just total stairs you've hit?
No, because if you hit the gray stairs, it won't give you any.
Then what's the point of having 2 separate counters for it?
How do you get the stars?
Oh yeah, it's simple.
Getting the stairs?
Yes. You get the stairs yourself.
That's how you get stars. Well, I'm just gonna go up and down a bunch of times until I have enough for a stupid carpet or something.
I'm getting a buggy in this game. Yes, that's a type of car.
Oh yeah, I'll get that.
At least I'm pretty sure it is.
Where is it though?
No, I just remember it's 5K. Alright, I'm gonna show you where it is. So basically, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go over to this weird ramp thing, and then the buggy's right behind this rock. It's 5K.
5K what?
Stars.
Stairs. S points or stairs? Okay, stars. And I guess we'll just call those S points.
I'm flying! Oh no! That hurts so bad. Please don't do it again.
Oh, if you add your balloons,
please don't do it!
if you add your balloons when you ragdoll, it's way funnier.
Thank you. Oh no!
Add your balloons when you ragdoll to fly back up if you're about to die. Well, I mean, don't ragdoll when you do it, but if you do ragdoll, you do get something funny.
What is 2 plus 2?
It's 4, you idiot.
Whoa! Wait, please! I'm just voice acting this stupid robot. What are you doing? I'm voice acting this. Oh my god, he's gonna fly away infinitely! So this is how it all ends, huh? Flying away like this forever. Right before I hit the top, I'm just. And then he died. And then he respawned. Oh god! I'm getting a bunch of S points. Also, yeah, I got 5k S points. I'm saving up S points and stars. Hey, dude, can you check how much the gold Dominus thing is? And S points for this stupid game only. What if we said S stands for stupid? Stupidity points. Okay. We're gonna just give it that name because we can. Let me go down the stairs until I have 5,000 S points. Stupidity points. Okay, I have 5,000 stupidity points now. Exactly 5,007. Hey, where'd the extra 7 come from? I'm trying to get exactly 500,000. Like exactly. You'll probably get 7 more like me. This requires me to ragdoll a ton. Oh, it's 5,000 star points. Yeah. Car. Yeah. Okay, I'll just take another ragdoll down the stairs until I get exactly 5,000 points. Or 5,007 because then I'll have the same amount of move. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna get the car. Then I'm gonna get the jetpack. I'm going upstairs as they become colored. That's funny. As they become colored. Colored. You said colored. The rocks do nothing unless you're ragdolled. Then they'll just push you. Also, I surely have enough. Way more than enough, which I guess is good since I'm saving. Oh, you reset character at the top of the stairs, you will get respawned, but you will still get some extra star points, which is funny. Let me try that. It should have been like an exchanging system. Maybe on the stairs. There should be like an exchanging system. Exchanging. There, you got it. Exchanging system. Where you could turn stars into stupidity points. Or you could turn stupidity points into stars. Or maybe you could even add a trading system where you can give your stars and stupidity points to other people. I suck at music. Bro, this is he's just gonna infinitely fly away. Cool, I get to drive my vehicle now. Hey, I can take anybody without a car for a ride. Do you have a car?
No, but I'm about to get one.
Well, even if you don't get one, I can just take you for a drive in mine.
Dude, I'm really getting one.
Well, you can still take a drive in mine, so you don't have to take the one yourself. Or actually, I'll let you drive mine if you want.
No thanks. I like harder.
Oh wait, you can have a flying car. You can have a flying car by just applying balloons while you're in the car. So if you ever almost thought, there goes my flying.
You only need a little more.
Free over. I can't touch grass. They'll die.
You're joking, right?
I'm just talking about it in the game. Okay, I'm applying my balloons. I hope I have good control over this because I have balloons on. Okay, maybe I don't have good control.
I got a flying car! Whoa!
It's kind of hard to control.
Why are people begging for flying cars? We already have one car. All airplanes.
Bro, how can my car look somewhere? You know what I mean.
It's right down! Woo! Now, this is not what it's supposed to be. But this used to be. I saved my car!
Ragdolling. That. Alright, cool. Now drive up the stairs because you can.
You did.
Get in. Taking a ride upstairs. Get in. Get in. You say it again.
Driving up
It's always crowded or second and it's not raining outside. So the line is on Hey, on the Oh yeah, at the end of your cart ride, you just go down the stairs. At the end of the cart ride, you just get a little drive down the stairs. You know, just a and you get stuck midway.
elemental P.
And you'll get stuck like halfway through. spawn back in my car. Get in my whip. In my vehicle. Come on, get in. We're going for a ride down the stairs.
No thanks. I'm gonna take a ride somewhere else. Alright, now, actually, let's just go to our Alright, oh wait, I forgot I can't touch the grass. You can just join me. I'll take you some places. You take me some That's actually, I take you some places. Can we agree with that? If I take you some places, you can take me some places.
Fine. Just drive over to me. I'm bored. Come on, drive. Elemental P.
Get it.
Elemental P! We have Elemental P! Yeah, right! Jeez! Alright, cheese. Cheese!
We're just gonna go around. Get your balloons! Get your balloons so we can go higher. We're just gonna get these until we go up. Alright. Oh wait, we are kind of up. We are kind of up moving.
Alright, I have an up. I have an idea.
We're very up moving.
I'm trying to throw this.
Oh wait, no, we need balloons. Okay,
Can I be...
Okay, you can be driver, but I still have to take us places. You have my idea right now, so I have to keep going. You can take us, like, up to...
Bro, my gravity coil stopped working. It's preventing me from jumping. Why can't I jump?
I don't know.
Can you jump?
Yes.
Bro! Isn't my game working?
Relaunch game.
Alright!
Oh, that is a checkpoint, so you do need to walk back.
Does it still show me in the game?
Show you what?
No, like... Okay.
No, it doesn't.
Alright. I was afraid, because, like, if it showed me... Oh. Give me a sec.
It's a checkpoint.
Bruh!
It's not like you can get up there every time you redo the game. I'm just gonna take a drive in my vehicle. Please tell me when you're up.
Fine.
For now, I'm gonna find out where to go. Well, actually, I'll go where I was gonna take you. We'll
Where
go
is that?
together. I'm not telling you. It's a surprise.
Yeah, I was about to ask you. It's a surprise. Whatever.
Anyway, I left my vehicle in the water, so we can take it out when we're done. Do you want me to leave my vehicle in the water and just take it out when we're ready to drive?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, Elemental P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Yeah, yo,
T-U-P, W-X,
Y, Z.
Y, and Z.
Bro said Z. Said a Z. How dare you? You broke American culture. I mean, literally every country's culture.
Except for the British, which is basically just Great Britain, Australia.
No,
Just
Australia.
anybody with, if the British flag on them.
But Australia.
Flag.
Australia is Australian.
And British. Oh wait, are you here?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, Elemental P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z.
Wait, no, we didn't do that properly. Can we go from the start? A, B, C. We're going from the start. This is why I want to take a ride in mine. I'll let you drive first, but just we're still going in mine. You ready?
Come on. I'll let you drive in mine.
I'm walking over.
Okay, you have to wait for me now because I almost fell. So I have to play blues, which are kind of slow, but they're the best for me. Oh, I forgot moves. So I'm just gonna move while I'm flying.
Also, why can't we just drive in mine if it's no different?
Well, then why did it say? Alright.
Oh, yes, because it's a different car.
For me. Okay, just remember, don't find us off the ledge. Let's just get the last one. So yeah, we can take that way. Okay, so just take us the middle way. Okay, now so last one will be this. Not doing great.
I called dibs on purple trail.
They cost
Dang it.
more as you go. All I could buy is white.
Hey, get out of my car! Get out of my car!
Hey!
No, I'm just gonna put it right side up.
Just get out. Just hit the E button to get out. If they're gonna do this with you. No, just get out. Just let them go.
Get mine. You're on your own.
Okay, let's just.
I'm just gonna wait for them to get out. No, actually, instead I'm gonna respawn my car. Hey, dude, you can actually grapple hook on to make it third person. Give me a sec. I need to get medicine. Mine's heart will melt you.
Just take a random water. It doesn't matter.
Hey, dude, you should
It's
grab.
how slow I spawned mine.
What if we just?
Okay, now we know the top one's yours.
I'm stealing yours.
No, I'm taking mine.
No, that's mine.
Right, yours.
Oh, wait, that was yours. Come on, get it.
Okay, I'm just gonna let somebody else take mine. I consider. Or confused when it disappears.
Ran over this.
I'm gonna let somebody else.
Oh yeah, we're driving up the hill.
You let the smoke coming out of the car.
Oh no, my car's smoking.
It's from my white trail. Oh yeah, oh wait. If we go down the stairs, yeah, let's just go to the ramp.
No, we're going to the ramp last.
Alright, look at hill in the first place.
Alright, so this will be our first. Just keep it, this little keep instead. Wow, this is so hard to drive. I even feel like
It's a drive for him.
Hey, yes, it's a drive. Oh my god, it's a little goblin. It's a little bad. Talk to him. Wait, let's talk to him. He needs some company. Talk to him.
Hello. Okay, it's on.
Yeah, this place is... Come on, get it! Get it! Just grapple onto my car.
If you just not move
Alright,
No, wait, you gotta go like. Wait for me!
oh, this
Also, you're going the wrong way. Facing wrong. Bro, just hop in. Okay, you're going the wrong way now. Right? Okay, our next rotation is the great round. No, the round is last. You think a couple more shows gotta take us home. That's why let's try to win. Let's just take a quick detour to this is gonna be place number 2. Place number 2. I tried to get out! Place number 2. The big detour. No! We have to fly out. Okay, it's so hard to get out. We got out. Out into the wall. Okay, our next place is this random bus. No, why don't you smell the flower? No, second. Ah! Oh, God, bring us up, please. Please bring us up, please. I'm begging you, bring us up. Ready, Victor? Bye-bye. Whee! Yeah! I spawned in my blues last second and they didn't make it. Hey, my white train didn't survive. No, it's okay. You can just reapply it. No, I can't. Oh, there's my car. Yeah, well, we're taking my car for a drive. Okay, as long as I can reapply my trail. Get in the car so I can drive you to it. No, I'm gonna do this. Think of somewhere to drive. How about your choice? Get in the van! No, I'm coming! Be patient! You should have been in a time. Get in. Get in. Wait, no, I could just be like that. Get in. Because I'll move with the car. Wait, no, I need to get in. Get in! Let me in. Please let me in. There's no button that will let me in. Go to the side of it. Go to the side! Get off the car. And just get in. Just get in the top. That could work. No, I'm just gonna ride in the back. Oh yeah. Anyways, 5-day weekend for me. Do we again get third guest? I got an extra hour. Yeah, I think you need to get in like one of these holes. Like on my skull. Wee! Wee! It won't let me in the hole. Wee! Wait, hold on. I think this is what happened to you. It won't let me. Wait for me, come on. Just drive random places. Inside. Ah! You told me to go down the stairs. I'm just gonna stop by a bunch of rock walls because that would be funny. I'm just gonna bombard a bunch of people with these rocks. Oh, that's funny. Okay, now. Wow, I can jump this entire gap. because I spent them all on roads! I'm falling! I'm going down! Ah! 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 Hold up. I'm just gonna jump across. I'm gonna ragdoll down the stairs. I'm just gonna jump across the entire gap to get my car. I passed out before I could get in the car. I just passed out immediately. Gotta stay away from those stairs. Hey dude, I'm on top of the stairs. Oh! Did you know approximately at best it would take 10 times falling down the stairs at 0 stop or just to get the golden carpet?
That's what I want, the golden carpet.
Yeah, well, you're gonna need to get a lot of stars for that. Come on, get in the van.
Can I go down one more time?
No.
Yes.
I said no. Come on.
Can I just get this on a trail? Oh, and actually, I just realized if we go down the stairs,
Somebody's trying to get it, so I have to move constantly back and forth.
I just realized if we go down the stairs about 4 times.
Ah, don't play!
We will get the trail. We go down 4 times.
I asked how your QRD's supposed to Bro, we're getting away from them.
Yeah. Actually, just spawn.
I hate these people! They just hop in without my consent!
But just please don't kill me. Whenever you kill me, I can't get my trail.
Make sure nobody's coming.
Okay, go to the trail center. We're gonna stop by the trail center and we're going to the trail center.
Just get purple!
No, I don't have enough. Damn, I'm gonna go down enough times. Hey, I did get a green trail. Now we can have radioactive acid. Tell me out about a color. Please don't tell me, otherwise we'll go with radioactive acid. Tell me out of color. We need the radioactive acid out of the color, right?
Yeah, let's bet. Hold on, let me check the price of the car.
It's 5,000. That one's 10,000.
Let's just check the price of the land. Does it go fast?
What can we even do?
That one's 7,000.
What can we even do?
God!
I'll buy this stuff. Wait, let me out. I need to get something. Okay.
Hiya says 200,000.
I can get the swords.
They would look terrible on you. Also, if you have 7K, why'd you waste your money on that? Couldn't you have just gotten a new car?
So what?
Then we could have run around! Wait, girl.
Oh wait, I didn't actually use my point. I glitched out the game and didn't actually use my points. So let's go back to that car.
Oh, wait, no, it's yours.
So let's just go back to it.
Yeah. nobody gets in the car. I climbed up the stairs like. No, you just climbed up the slide. I just climbed up the slides like babies do all the time. That's what my classmates do all the time. He just climbs up and then he falls. All the time, my students. Look, all the time, my students are just like, "Ooh, slide, time to climb up." Okay, time to climb up. What are you come back? Yeah, no, I should stop. No, I'm kidding. My here also do some things, and you know, I just really. That's my students all the time. On one here. I need to get to the highest point of the playground, but I don't have to. Yeah, it's up there, up at the tippity top. So you're gonna have to climb onto the purple slide. Therefore, letting you get to the top. Yeah, I'm at the top. All right, just come on, get in. Yeah, I don't want to lose the Okay, that was our first stop. Now we do our third. All right, let's go to the McDonald's drive-thru. All right, what do you like to order? I would like to order a small fry. Oh, okay. Hey, don't forget my pit. Hey, don't forget my pick back. Oh yeah. Actually. I have a big bag for that order. Sure. No, I don't forget the donuts. Oh yeah. Can I also get 2 Coca-Colas with that order? No. Hey, I want to see. They said no anyway. No. At the window, just say no. I see. Even though I wasn't even. All right, final stop. Now, first of all, fourth stop. These rocks. Please stop. Okay. You're gonna check out these exquisite rocks. Oh, I can't forget these ones. Oh my god, I can't forget to see the bottom of them. I died! No, I died! Wait, zoom out again. I died. Look, I died. Bro, reincarnated as a boulder. Get away from. Hey! Hey! I was kidding! This guy away from me! Hurry up! Hurry up! Get in! I don't care if I just. Get in! I don't want anybody stealing it! Get in! If you stop moving! Okay. Alright, final stop, ramp. No, it's not our stop. It's our last destination. Alright, next destination. Next destination. Battleground. This is the playground. No, it's our battleground. Oh yeah, I was about to fight these flames I got. Punch it or something. Punch it with your car. Yeah. Hey, you bought this one. Right. Final one. Let's go. Alright, we need our fifth stop. Our fifth stop. Pool. Because we didn't actually go. Fifth stop. Pool. We never actually go. No! We're flying in! We're no balloons! Fine. No, we need to flip it over again. Okay, let's just go forward near the pool. No, not in the pool. You idiot. Alright, let's get out. Alright, I forgot I used out by the pool, not in it. Hey, Junior, balloons are about to disappear out of your inventory. You're flickering. These are gonna disappear. Alright, next stop, the pool. Come on, get in. Get in now. Get in now. Let's just get in. Just get in, bro. Get in the pool. Get in the pool! I can't get out. Ah! Get her away! Get her away! Get her away! Ah! Shake her out! Shake her out! Ah! You do that. Okay, now I can get out. Bro just landed. after this, we're going to Brookhaven, except we're just gonna troll. We're gonna do a ladder.
Okay, but I need to do my 5.
Yeah, you need to do your 5.
I'll just do 2 stops and 2 destinations because I want to go.
Yeah, but we're gonna pretend like we're the twins and we both like terrorizing family.
Yeah, what if we're like we have lots of food?
I'll be Josh. You'll be Timothy.
And we are both the lost food.
I mean, you'll be Josh, and I'll be Josh. You'll be John.
And we're both twins. Okay,
no, how about we just say our parents invaded
No,
us?
I just raped us. I just drive up from there. Drive up from there. Drive up the stairs.
But we have to get to the stairs first.
Oh no, my friends are gonna disappear.
Come here! Ah! My balloon's disappeared.
Oh yeah, it flew. Now how are we gonna get over that? Oh, I know how to get
Ah!
Just to get over the river.
Ah!
Get over that river. Yay, we got over the river.
Alright, now we're gonna go in a 45-degree angle. Ah, now we're falling.
This is why we need to put it.
Alright, let's just get to Brookhaven.
No. Just go quickly. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot.
You're not abandoning my
Okay,
car.
let's just do 2 stops and 2 destinations. Stops first. We do stop, destination, so on. But we're only doing it twice, so I just had the perfect video telling us.
I'm just gonna do 1 big jump. Hey dude, did you know I can swap with any person I want?
Okay. You have enough to buy 3 of them. Oh wait, you have enough to buy 1 of these. So go buy 1 of these. So this is our first stop then. The sword's
Dang, I don't have enough for the one I want. No, I don't probably want any other one.
Okay, that's not our first stop.
Okay, how about our first stop from Grand Canyon?
I'm going over the hill with us. Which is around this.
Hey, no, don't jump! Don't jump! Don't jump! And no, don't!
Bullets! Yay! We're getting saved!
No, we're just gonna fly infinitely.
Oh no! Oh no!
Personally, I'm just gonna stay in this car, surviving off of your blood.
Ah!
And your meat.
I'm separating from the car.
Well, I'm dead now.
No, separate from the car so we can actually get back and
No.
Separate from the car.
Can't separate.
Come on, separate from the
But
car.
I can't separate.
Separate from the car. We'll get in.
But I can't separate.
Well, a ragdoll in the car.
Ah!
Yeah, we're separated. We can't get back
Can't
in.
separate.
Stop. We're
We're
actually going back to land. You're supposed to get out so we can get out back to land. Otherwise, we won't do the Brookhaven.
Fine. I'm impatient.
If we fall into the void and die, we gotta we gotta Brookhaven.
Alright, let's go to Brookhaven.
Okay, guys, there's a Brookhaven.
Alright, Brook.
That is the how you spell it.
Heaven.
Broken heaven. Yeah, this is very much broken heaven.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go play broken heaven.
I look ugly. Just shrink a little. Change my face. to be no. Ooh. We are staying up until 9:30, but Mom needs to stop screaming because we're actually screaming. No, it need to be tiny if we're screaming kids. Alright, I'll shrink a bit. How about 0.7? No. I don't want a child. Yay. Wait, a child with a child would be funny. Exercise. How about we're both 0.6 in avatar size? We're both 0.6. No, instead of going bald, we're gonna do male hair. Tiny kids. So I'm gonna do haircut. This haircut. It won't let me do what I want. Alright, time to Alright, when it wants to leave my there's separate tabs. Just go to Avatar Editor and there's tabs up here. Like, go here, go to shirts, and you can change your shirt. Was there even the same server as me? Yeah, no, you're not. Invite. Alright, join. Nice. This is my avatar. Do you think it works? Yeah, for just a little kid. And I'm gonna do mine. What's your avatar size? 0.6. I'm just gonna call myself Josh. Josh. Twins with. What's your name gonna be again? What? What's your name gonna be again? I forgot how it goes. I'm just gonna call you Joe. Oh yeah, maybe that will work. I'm just gonna make it like a purple. What about Joshua? I'm a square boy. And now I can wear. What, Joseph? Oh, what? Let me wear certain ones, but not other certain ones. I'm gonna pick a basic one. Alright. Where's some good pants? Just look for some. I just literally just. Yeah, this works. I'm gonna go look for a house now. Go. I'm gonna get house 11.
Okay, now it's time to change my name. How do I do that? Oh, right here. Where is your house?
House 11.
Where's that?
Next to house 10.
Where's house 10?
Just click houses and then look for house 11.
It just showed me it immediately.
Alright. Go to the door, I'm gonna unlock it.
No, give me a second. I need to change her name.
Alright then. I just gotta make sure nobody gets in. Also, I found out you can clip into other people's homes with beds.
Why is your name Joseph now?
Because it wouldn't let me call myself Josh. So now my name's Joseph.
Okay, and where's the front door? I'm stupid, it's right here.
Open.
Oh! I remember just locking my door while it was wide open. And anybody was ready to come in, I guess.
Let me see if
Is this good? Is this a good name?
Yeah, Joe.
Joe.
I like it.
Joseph.
Alright, let's go to bed.
I need to get my own house, but...
Dang, it's already morning!
Hey!
Let's get to a good day of messing with people's
No,
mental
it's 6
health.
a.m. It's 6 a.m. We should get some sleep until 8 p.m. We're getting sleep until 8:30.
Alright, I call dibs on top bunk.
How do you even sleep? I'm not in the same bedroom as you. I'm sneaking into the parents' bedroom. I'm sneaking into the parents' bedroom.
I dare you to come find me. I dare you to come find me.
Okay, it's time. It's 8:30, which is time. Come on, 8:30 is time that like you're on full train. Where are you even?
Ah! Hi.
Okay, time to go leave. No, I can't leave. Yay!
Alright, let's get to a good day of trolling. So I'm gonna get my items that I'm gonna use. So basically, both of us are gonna use ladders and beds for this.
What are ladders? Where are they?
Oh, you have to go to the backpack thing and scroll down.
What do beds look like?
Oh, they literally just look like sleeping bags. So, basically...
This is the red fit. Is this a ladder?
Yeah, that's a ladder. So, basically, do you want to know why we need ladders?
Why?
It's because I'll place one here.
And I'll place one on top of that. And then we can just climb places.
No, and then one rotated 90 degrees to that. So, like, sideways. And then it can trap someone. Come on, do it.
Hold up, let me find the bed. Where's the bed? Near the top?
Yeah, actually. It's actually, it's like here.
How would you know? You're not even showing me a sleeping bed.
It's right there. Okay, now play. I'm like this.
I tried giving it to you somehow.
Dude, you didn't place it correctly. You have to place it in the.
I do that one. Like this. It makes a ladder cage. It makes a ladder. Or maybe we could just.
Maybe we could just climb up places.
We could just climb up extremely high places with this. Like we could.
If we
I place my ladder there. You place your ladder on mine.
Wait, why just do it to this house?
Yeah, we're just gonna scale up it.
It's our house, but whatever.
Let's use our climbing technique.
Yeah, we're just gonna.
Sure, it may be kind of slow, but come on, it works. So get it on one of these steps.
There.
Now it's slightly higher up. Now I just repeat this a bunch.
Okay, you place yours. I'm about to lose mine. Keep almost losing mine.
You okay?
I should be okay to go up. But mentally, no.
I don't know
Am I
what happened to the
okay?
invincible.
Physically, yes. Mentally, no.
Alright, come on, place your. Where's up here?
It's happening.
Oh god, these are like a slip and slide, I swear. These are just like a slip and slide.
Literally. It literally has a slip and slide. Wait, maybe we could just use it like that.
Yeah, just troll people by making them slip.
On ladders. On ladders. Making them think that we're climbing somewhere, but they're just gonna let them slip.
Bro!
Ah, okay, I have a better idea.
Steal your ladder.
Oh wait, we can just go in and out at any time. Cause there's a tiny crack.
Lol. Wait, what?
There's actually a tiny crack.
Let me see. Ah! I thought I could
shut
shift
it.
walk in.
Just unlock.
Bam.
And then
Bam!
Stop leaving the tiny kid. Yay! We can go.
It's closed. Actually, no, let's go. Let's go troll people. Come on. Also, do you want to know why we need the beds?
Why? Hey, clipping.
Yeah.
Wait, can I just test clipping on our house?
Yeah.
I'm new to this stuff.
So I'm gonna place a bed up, like, right there.
I'm gonna place one right here.
Actually, I'm gonna place a ladder. And then I'm gonna place the bed. And now I can jump over the gate. Now I'm gonna place a ladder there.
Found out how. I just clipped into the stinky bathroom.
Oh yeah, you figured out you can also do a ladder bed stack to get over gates. Like that.
No, I can get out.
Oh yeah, I added a ladder in the basement.
Wait, can I see
the garage?
Can I see the ladder?
Hey dude, I placed
Oh
the
no, I'm gonna clip into the garage.
Yeah, let's do that.
I like this new bed thing. It's just kind of hard to get in the right position. Because you need the pillow inside of there. You need the pillow in there.
Oh, I did it! Come on, place the ladder to get into the green one. You got yours.
There's a purple one. Hey, what happened? Stop! I'm trying to go in with these. Oh.
You made it in. Alright. Now let's figure out.
Yay.
Now let's master this so we can get in and out. Oh!
First try, you did it?
Yeah.
You put it sideways, but that's...
Are you ready to troll?
Not yet, I'm stuck in here. Oh, hold up, I'm not. There's still this openable door. And this still slightly open but locked door.
BAM!
Stop leaving your door slightly open when you lock it. Just leave that there. No entering. People can't enter, by the way. People can't enter, by the way. There's a tiny crack. Alright, come on, let's go, let's go. What about the tiny crack? I don't really care. Everybody can get in. Let's just get out. Alright, let me sleep. Wake up! Let me sleep. Only shut the door. Fine. Hey, why are you sleep? Alright, let's break into this guy's house. Imagine it, eventually I should probably stop saying stuff like that. Eventually it's gonna get put out of context. Oh wait, I have a better idea. Oh, I made it in! I made it in! I'm making it in with a singular bed. Made it in with a battle bed stack. Letter bed stack. I got one facing the right way. It was just too high for me to reach. Hey. Missed. Reset character. I'm going down here. Do we go into the rave party? Do we sneak into the rave party or no? I lost you. Oh yeah, I'm next to the house. I'm gonna break it again. No, because I need you. Hey, you break it! I can't find you. I can't find you. He's just sleeping. Bro, I can't find you. I'm just gonna. I can't find you. Just go to house 11. Now I'm gonna go straight to that house. I'm gonna. Should I break into the raid party? I'm going to. I'm breaking into the raid party. Alright, let's go. Let's break into the raid party. First, let's just try walking in. Well, that was easy. Yes, very. No, here's one of the rave party. Let's grab him! Let's get him! Get him! This is where the rave party is coming from. Let's get out! Get out! Get out! Alright. No. Bro, let me out! Let me out! Oh, I know how to get out. Alright, I'm gonna try to bed clip out. Just use this bed if you need to get out. I just need to pull. No, you can't get out! It's what you get! But, yeah, well, you should be kinder. I didn't like you as a brother. But dude. No. So you don't want to mess with people? Maybe you could be a better brother. Why? What did I do wrong? Not being a good brother. What did I say? Or dude? Because if I said something mean, I wasn't just talking to you. You were talking to me. Then what did I say? You were being rude to me. Dude, if I said anything rude, I was not talking to you. I was talking about that person that tried to trap me in there. Anyways, I'm going back in their house. You were actually rude to me.
Then what did I say?
You know what you said.
I forget things easily.
Oh, they logged me out of the area space. Oh, don't worry, I'll bed clip in there too.
No, you can't bed clip in there. Let me just get it. Let me get a bed for that. There. You got one.
It won't let me go.
No, that one.
Won't let me.
See? You've been banned. I've not been banned though.
Why was I banned?
Probably because you were disrupting the rave party.
Well, you were too.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, you were.
Also, if I said anything mean, I apologize. Anyways, let's get a car.
Anyways, I'm not accepting your emoji.
Well, what did I even say though? I don't!
See, you're being rude.
For the last time, I have a terrible memory.
See, you're being rude at me right now. Screaming at me.
That's being rude? Oh, well, clearly you can't hear me, so I have to scream.
I can't hear you.
Then why don't you learn to respond, bud?
To what?
My questions.
You won't tell me your questions.
Then what did I say?
You won't tell me your questions.
I literally did. 5 seconds ago.
Incorrect. 5 seconds ago, you were screaming at me.
You know, I could just unfriend you at any moment, right? You should. I'm just kidding.
And you know, I
Alright,
never
bye.
changed my head. Right.
I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna no clip out.
I'm no clipping into the. I'm no clipping into
Jump!
I'm no clipping inside of the hill right now.
Me too.
Oh, use my bed. It's already in there.
Let me just. Bro, that no clipped you up. I'm gonna try to look at an angle.
Take. It said take. It didn't work.
Yeah, I don't really care right now.
Bro, this is the same color as the hill. I found one the same color as the hill. Anyway, let's go sleepy.
Dude, I'm trying to no clip in.
Dude, we need to get our sleepies.
No, we don't! This is a game!
We sleep at 10 p.m. in this Brookhaven thing.
Okay, I'm gonna go look for a different place to no clip.
1 minute here's 1 hour in the game. Means if we did wait until 6:30 p.m. we actually can. Because we're going to bed soon. Actually, can we stop playing now and just get ready for bed?
But I want a no clip.
That's gonna take too long.
No, it's not.
So I need to do my daily log.
Then do it.
I don't care if this is
Alright, bye.
I don't care if this is a popular but also not popular game.
Hold up, I'm gonna wait until it's been exactly 3 hours to end the stream.
Well, then you need to wait 2 more minutes.
It's ending soon. Yay. Next JFJ stream is probably gonna be like 6 hours or something. I don't know, actually. Probably like 5 hours.
Disney, how many characters do you want to voice? Alex. Yes.
Okay, Mom told us to go in bed and she'll come up.
And you wait until it's been 3 hours. But it would be funny if the stream was exactly 3 hours.
Yeah, well, it takes a few seconds. It takes like 4 seconds to end itself. Yeah, just wait until there are 4 seconds left. So just remember, wait until there are 4 seconds.
I remember.
Well, at least like 2.
Alright.
Actually, like 2 seconds left. Just 3 in case.